Hi everybody, welcome to our Thursday tutorial. I'm Sandy Reese. I'm an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator, and I'm excited to have you here with us today. Before we get started with today's projects, I did a drawing for our cards that we made last week, and the winner is Janet from Win. So Janet, I'll be actually seeing you this weekend, so I will bring these to you. Congratulations. Okay, just remember you can have a chance to win the projects that we make today by commenting in the post, and please feel free to share or subscribe to my YouTube channel. Later on today, I'll be posting pictures of the projects. I hear tornado siren practice going on in the background. Sorry about that. I'm a little bit of a mess today. I'm not gonna lie. I have 6 events this week. And I am just, behind. So just bear with me today. I didn't have anything planned, so I decided yesterday we're going to do Christmas tags because it's that time of year. We all need tags. And we're going to use scraps. It's been a couple months since we've used some scraps. So I went in my scrap box last night. You can see I kind of sorted out what I had according to color families, maybe sweets. I did not have a ton of die cuts, which I was really surprised at. I guess I was just letting everybody die cut their own, so I didn't have a lot extra. So we're just gonna see what we have and make some cute little tags. So okay, let me flip you upside down. Also, just FYI, I spent like 4 hours last night. It was not a pretty night. Let me loosen up my thing here. Was not a good night. I have been trying to work on my sound on my iPhone. I bought a whole little microphone setup. Did not make any difference. So apparently it's my phone. So today I'm using my husband's phone. I am not used to it, but we're just gonna, it seems to be working. We did a test last night and the sound was a lot better. So apparently I'm gonna need to get a new phone. It was a night, I will tell you. I went through so much. It's not even, it was funny, but a little stressful. So we're not going to stress anymore. We're just going to eventually get a new phone. All right. So the first set of stuff that I picked out was everything that was silver and white. So this is how I sort my tags for today. So I picked out a bunch of silver and white scraps that I had. And I have a few like tags that I pulled out. So we're going to see what we have. So I had 2 of these that I did not use. So I thought those are really cute. I have 1 sprig. For some reason, I had used these on a project and I had cut a bunch of extras. So I do have some birds. I have 1 bow. Here's another bird. I have some white baker's twine bows. And then I had 2 glittery trees I found. Oh, here's another. I had a lot of birds. And then I had some scraps of this Feels Like Frost designer paper where it's printed with pretty colors on one, and then the other side is silver and white, which this is my favorite side. I love silver, all things silver. So this paper is going out, you guys, this year. You should get it while you can. It is gorgeous. This is just one of my favorites. Okay, so let's make some tags. I feel like I did grab a bunch of colors out of my scrap drawer, and I think I had some smoky slate, which I feel goes well with the silver. Although this might just be a cute tag by itself, that we may not have to add anything. It's a little too narrow or too wide to go on a tag. Ooh, we could just, you know what? I've got a couple of these big scallop pieces, and then I have some of this. Let me see if I have a wider piece of, I've got that, that's pretty. We can either go with this, a piece of that going across. That adds a little bit to it. Or we could do a narrower strip of that. Nope, not liking that. We could also try, these are all kind of patterns going the wrong way. Okay, we're gonna do this. So this needs to be about 3 1/4 inches wide. I did get my paper trimmer, so let's trim this to 3 1/4. All right. So we'll add this across the middle. I hopefully have most of my supplies. Some of my ink is downstairs ready to go for class tonight. So I don't have all of my ink, but you know, we're just gonna make it work today. Whatever happens is what happens. So I've just kind of extended it past, I feel like that's not straight. Can we pull it up? Carefully and slowly, and let's see if we can straighten that up just a tad. That's a little better. Okay, let's pop up this tag on top of the other tag, and we'll just make a bigger tag. Sometimes little tags are good. I don't know. I love big tags. I don't know why. Okay. Then I pulled out some little rhinestones. I feel like that needs just a little extra. I mean, it has a lot of bling. Don't get me wrong. It really doesn't need more. But, you know, it's Christmas. So how's that look? I like that one. Okay, one down, one tag down. All right, we're gonna take this. This is, how wide is that? That is 4 inches wide. So let's make this, we'll make 2 tags out of this one. And you know, I've got another one. Let's just go ahead and cut that while we're at it. All right, so we'll make a tag. It's white on the back, but it's kind of bumpy, so we're not going to be able to write on that. So I'm just going to glue this to white right here. Let's just stick that on some white. So you have to be able to write to and from on your tags. Okay, let's see. So we need somewhere to write who it's to and from. All right, I'm just gonna cut off that little piece of white on the bottom. Okay, all right, so we have our tree, and we could do a bird in front of the trees, but I was thinking this would be pretty on there. And then, or I've also got this right here, which is kind of pretty, but I feel like that I'm covering up all the trees, and I don't want to cover the trees. So I'm thinking we should just do a little Christmas sentiment and leave some of the trees, leave the trees there, because I don't want to cover the trees. They're so pretty. So let's do, I have a few sets with some small sentiments. Let's just do So Very Merry. This is from the Warm Hug set. I have some other sets, but I think they're downstairs with all of my other goodies. This is kind of, here I have leftover tag pieces too from Paper Pumpkin. All right. Let's see if we can get this on here. So Very Merry. Oh, I just stuck my finger in that. That's okay. All right. It's a little bit wide, so I'm just gonna cut it down a bit. And then let's flag one end, just a little bit of a flag. Okay, I'm gonna pop that up on my trees. Sometimes we can go with just something simple, but let's put a top, let's decorate this up with using our scallop tag topper punch. Stick that in, and then it's already got a hole for our ribbon. So very merry. Cute. I feel like it still needs something else, but I don't know what. I don't think I want anything silver. Oh, you know, that looks, no. One is not going to be enough. I need two. And I'm not sure that's silver. I think that's champagne. Okay, so we're just gonna, okay, we're gonna add just 3 rhinestones on this. Just, even though it's shiny, we're gonna do a small, a medium, and a large. Okay, we're just gonna go with that. Cute, okay. So let's see, we have this one, and I really want to use it. So let's see how that looks on a piece of smoky slate. You know what, I think I have a black, and I feel like I want to do something with black. I don't have a bigger piece of black, but that's okay. Okay, I don't think that's gonna fit on that one. Let's see. Wonder if we could get something. Let's do another tag. It's so very merry. Got another piece of white here. Or let's do, this one says Happy Christmas, and it's nice and narrow, so we're not going to cover much of our tree. All right, let me get a little scrap of white. Okay, so we're going to use some memento. Do Happy Christmas right here. Hard to see. If you're stamping white on white, put it on a color so you can see what you're doing. Because sometimes it's really hard to see if you're getting it centered. Okay, so let's put, I'm going to use the Delightful Tag Topper punch on this one. We have a new tag topper called the Fancy Tag Topper, which is actually downstairs. I'm using it for class. Okay, so I'm just going to glue this down. I'm going to use a little Tombow because it has a lot of these little pop outs. So I'm just putting glue on the back of the tree where it's flat. So we still have some of those pretty pop-outs showing. So our tags can be very shiny, but kind of simple too. You don't have to add a whole lot because, you know, most people are not going to save these tags. So trust me when I say don't spend a ton of time on a tag unless you know they're going to really appreciate it. You know who I'm talking about. Okay, so let's just pop this up on top. We're going to just do Happy Christmas across the bottom. And let's add a little, we'll add a medium rhinestone right at the top of our tree. Cute. Okay, and then I have a little white bow. I'm going to save that. I had some white baker's twine bows, which, you know, is coming back in the new January through June mini catalog, we have a twine combo pack that has pink and white, because I really miss the white baker's twine. All right, so we're going to put that there. And then on the back, we need something so you can write to and from. I'm just looking to see if I have a piece of white here. I've got some white over here. Let's just cut a 2-inch piece so we can put to and from on the, we have a space to write who the gift is to. All right, I can't pick anything up either today. I don't know what's happening. We'll just stick this on the back. You won't see it from the front, and then you can write to and from. It's so sparkly. Uh-oh. I've got a wayward rhinestone here. I don't know where that came from. Let's save that for later. I don't know where I put my rhinestones. Okay. This is one of those things where everything you're working on gets lost on your desk. Okay. So let's do one more with the birds, just because these are so pretty. I think, let's see how it would look. I love how the white pops out on the black. So I have two doves, two different doves. And let's see if we have a skinny piece of this. Ooh, I like this one. Okay. So let's put a little piece of this polka dot DSP from that same pack. All right. And then I'm going to put a dove here and the dove here. And let's just use that Happy Christmas again, since that's out with our black ink. Happy Christmas. All right. It's so pretty. It's such a pretty, pretty font. And it's nice and thin. It's perfect for tags. Okay. All right, so I'm going to just put this down flat. Across the middle. And then we'll pop up our doves. We'll do one. That one flying off that way, and get 2 dimensionals. Now you guys, some of you love to use like 4 or 5 dimensionals on this one dove. I'm telling you, you only need 2. It's not going anywhere. I'm going to put that one there. I don't think I'll do a tag. This would be pretty just put on a package, but if you wanted to punch a hole in the top, you could. I'm going to get one of these little bows and see how that would look on there. I don't know. I don't think it needs that, but I do think I'm going to punch a hole. Let's see if I can find a hole puncher. That's the one I'm looking for. We'll just punch a little hole in the top and put some ribbon in there so we can tie that on a pretty white bag. All right. We're just kind of going with all different things. Cute. Okay, so that's 4 black and white. So let's call it on all of our silver cards, and then let's see what we can do next. All right, let me move all of this away, and we'll try another color scheme next. Okay, trying to pick it up and move it over and pick something else. We'll try something else in a little bit. Okay. So I have this I had a few scraps from the poinsettia bundle. Love, love, love this one. All right, so I've got a piece of the vellum, and let's see, I've got a couple of white tags. I have some of this paper, which is gorgeous. So I've got some of the darker wood tones there. I've got a berry. I really like these two. All right, so I'm gonna see, do I have a brown? Let me see if I have a brown tag over here. I've got crumb cake. Crumb cake, how does that looks okay. There's a bigger piece of crumb cake. I thought I had some espresso. I have a big piece of espresso, which I suppose I could cut down. Here's a small piece. I kind of wanted to do a little espresso. How does this look on there? That looks kind of cool. And I had a few extra pieces of these laying around. So we could do white on white. Let's do one that's white on white, because then that could go with any color packaging. So I'm going to cut these down to 2 inches. I tend to go with 2 inches on cutting tags, because 2 inches is what fits perfectly in my tag topper punches. But if you have other things, you can use that. So let's do one white on white. This is a little bit longer than my white, so I'll have to trim a tad. Okay, we'll just hopefully line this up straight. That's mostly straight. Mostly straight. Maybe a tad bit off. Might have to just trim that a hair on this side. Okay, onto the floor. All right, let's go ahead and punch the top of that. We will have to sweep a little later. Okay, Warm Wishes from I'm going to save that. That's got some brown, so we'll do that on the next project. Let's do these flowers. So I'm going to pinch up, putting my finger and pinching up all the petals to give it a little bit of dimension. And then I'm going to pop up each layer. So where's the middle layer? Here's the middle one. These are really thick. I must have used the thick Whisper White cardstock for these, because they're thicker than I normally would use. Okay, let's offset that flower. Okay, I'll put another dimensional there. And put the smaller. There's actually even a smaller one, but apparently I didn't cut any of those. So we'll just use what we got. Okay. And then offset this one. All right. You know, that just looks pretty. I don't even know if we need, it takes up so much room. I don't think we even need a sentiment on this one. So we're going to do white on white. And I had a couple silver leaves. I don't think I cut any red poinsettias at all this year. I only did white ones just because I love them so much. Okay, let's use a little bit of Tombow here. We'll put a pretty silver leaf coming out there. And we'll do one more. Oh my gosh. I'm folding those up in the middle too. Put one more coming out from the bottom. Just a little bit. And then I have the little pearl centers. So I have 2 left in this container. We need a glue dot though. So I keep, I usually keep some of my leftover paper pumpkin glue dots next to my workspace. I'm going to use 2 because those are kind of small. And then let's see if we can flip those off. Flip the backings off. That didn't sound good. Okay. Oh, come on. Well, I pulled the whole glue dot off. All right, let's try one more. I might have to just get my regular glue dots and use those because these aren't cooperating. That is gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous. Love it. Don't you love that? I just feel like we should make all black and white tags today for some reason. But no, we're going to go for a color. So let's do, where'd that crumb cake piece go? Let's do a crumb cake. And let's use the other tag punch. The delightful tag topper. And I want to do a little strip of this going across, which it's a little bit long, although that looks kind of cool like that. But I'm going to trim it off. I don't know, just because I have type A. All right, so let's just put this on. I'm going to put it down near the bottom only because I'm going to use this other flower and it's going to cover most of that middle. So let's just go ahead and make one more of these poinsettia tags because they're so gorgeous. Let's pop it up. I'm just going to put my 2 across, covering that seam, so it will be flawlessly seamed. Okay, that's an extra big one. Okay, we'll pop up this middle one. And put a dimensional there. Oh, if I can get it off my finger. Okay. Have you guys had one of those days where there's just too much going on, you can't focus on any one thing because your mind's going in 600 different directions? Yep, that's my day today. That's all right. This is giving me some fun time. Okay. There's that, and then let's see if we can get this. I'm just going to try putting my glue dots on the center of my flower. Let's see if we can get those picked off, the backing. Well, that was a little easier. All right, let's put this beautiful pearl right there. Oh my gosh. I don't know if they have another silver leaf. I can't seem to pick it up though. I'm not sure that, well, it's not too bad. I wish I had a green leaf, but I don't. I have 1 silver leaf left, so we're just going to go ahead and use it. Even though it's on crumb cake, it still looks pretty. Oh, I like that. Okay, do I have crumb cake ribbon? Nope. So I had a whole bunch of these little bows left over. I just got on a bow tying kick and tied way too many bows. All right. Now, tags can take a little abuse when you're stacking everything under the tree. This one feels a little bit shaky, so I'm going to add 1 more dimensional under there to just make sure it's on nice and secure. Okay, that's better. No more movement. Isn't that sweet? I love that. Okay. All right, I don't have any more flowers, but I did find a reindeer. Since I have my browns and my greens, I think we're going to do, I've got the pine cones. Oh, what if we could do pine cones on top and green on the bottom. Oh, let's try that. That actually is the right size for that. Okay. I'm just gonna put strips all the way down, and let's do this green paper on the bottom, and then I have 2 pine cones. Let's see. I have the brown. I think I'm going to do this one because I think the deer will show up better. Okay, I feel like I need a little bit of something shiny to go there. I have a little piece of gold. Will that work? Oh, it's not cut very straight though. Let's see if we can straighten that up just a hair. That looks like it's just over, let's do it about 1/2 inch and see. It's hard when they're really small like this to get them cut straight. Oh, that's better. Yay! Okay. How are we doing on time? I wanted to try to get 10 tags done. We'll go a little bit longer. Oh my gosh, that's perfect. Okay, let's get a couple dimensionals on him. That is the back, right? Yep. Okay. And let's do a punch the top. I probably should have done that before I put the reindeer on. I don't want to smash his antlers. Oh, I like that. And then I have this one, Warm Wishes from Our Home to Yours. Awesome. Oh, look, I have used all of my removable. Let's just cut. This is what I do. I just cut all the way up one side. Once you've used all of your dimensionals, use your sides. I just go all the way down and cut them all. And then I just pull them like a regular dimensional. Okay. Warm Wishes. Let's see if we can center that from side to side. Love it. Look, it has a little bling. It's a little woodsy. Cute. Okay. That's it for the browns and greens. All right. I'm going to move this away. I've used all of those. Now let's pull out something else. What do we have? It's a surprise. All right. So from one of our classes, I had a leftover piece of crumb cake stamped with the buffalo plaid, and then I had this little snowman. I thought it was this would make a super cute tag. So let's make it, it's 2 inches going to be, yeah, 2 inches is okay for our snowman. All right. So let's make a little snowman tag. We'll put a topper on this. I feel like tags mostly go on bags. We'll do another one where it doesn't go on a bag, but you could still put it on a ribbon. Okay, so this one, let's pop up our snowman. Put a couple of pop-ups on him. Is this called Snow Wonder? I can't remember, but I love this one. I thought it was so cool. And then I have this big Merry Christmas in vanilla. And I think we'll use it, but we'll flag it and trim it just a hair. So we do have a flag punch, but you know, I like to live dangerously, so I just go for it. Okay. I want it popped up, but I don't want it popped up on the snowman. So I'm just gonna stick my pop-up right here. And then just put my tag so I can see the bottom. It's a little bit long, but that's okay. Oh, that's so cute. Do I have ribbon that'll go with that? I have some vanilla. I have a little piece of vanilla with gold. It's not very rustic though. I'll find some cherry cobbler ribbon and put that on there. Cute. Okay, so that was that one. Let's see what else we have. All right. So I have these left over from something, a class of some sort. Let's make a tag with our leftovers. Okay, I have vanilla. I already have some vanilla cut, so I can take a piece of vanilla. We'll save that big stuff for later. I have tags. I've got some pine leaves. You know what? Let's bring back. I've got a piece of this wood paper, which is from the Textures. It's from the annual catalog. It's not a Christmas. It's not a Christmas paper, but I do love the woodsy look. So I'm just going to put a piece of this down this side, and we'll trim it. And let's use a tag punch on, well, we're not going to do a tag punch. We're just going to let that go. So I've got a piece of one of these cut, and it's from this same pine bundle that cuts all of this. I love this one. Just really do. Let's see. Looking for a different sentiment. Here's, maybe we can fit one of these. This is from the Tag Buffet kit. We used this last night for class. We had a tag class. Let's see if that'll fit. Yeah, it's gonna be close. But let's give it a shot. All right. I'm looking for a block. I have blocks in all of my projects, so I don't have anything in my stamping area, which is not good. I'm also limited on colors, so we're going to use, we'll use soft suede to stamp this. All right, I'm going to see, it says, with love for you. It's going to be tight to get it centered there. Oh, that works. Okay. All right, so let's pop this one up. I'm just going to put two kind of in the center. So I'm going to put that right in the middle, and then we'll tuck a couple of these underneath it. It's going to look nice. Okay. This is why you when you're cutting stuff, always cut a couple of extra. Okay, let's put one there, and we'll put one maybe coming from this direction. Always, you know, have a few extra die cuts, then you can use them on something else later. Okay, and then we'll put a little gold pine cone right there. I just use a small amount of glue, because this glue, you don't need a lot for it to stick well. We'll just go ahead and make this kind of evenly weighted. I'm just very gently, well, is anything, yeah, there we go. Very gently spreading a little glue on the bottom there. Let's see, we'll go here. Then I had some in my scraps. I have a couple of these pretty, is that one of those? Nope, that's another rhinestone. I'm telling you, rhinestones are going everywhere today. Looking for my pick tool. Got some of these beautiful gold glitter enamel dots, which are in the catalog. I'm just going to put one up there. Cool. Oh, that's so pretty. Okay, so there we go. How many do we have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Oh, we need one more. Okay. Hold on. We're going to do one more. I have another. I know these are not always the most traditional colors. What do we have? I have some blues. Now this was left over from a project, gosh, like last year. It was one of our mini pizza boxes, and we had filled it with caramels, and we used embossing paste. I'm just gonna throw that in for a bonus. But I did have a few things that were in this poppy, and we have a white stitched circle. I've got warm wishes from our home to yours. Look, we've got a little house and a tree. I've got a smaller tree too. We also have, what do we have? It's kind of like snow, but then that gets lost. So let's just go with this cute one. Get that going. Okay. And warm wishes from our home to yours. Once again, I'm just gonna flag and play it dangerously. Oh, not quite there. Let's try it again. That's better. Okay. And you could also just use these on cards. Some of these bigger ones make nice little card accents. So warm wishes from our home to yours. And then we have this adorable little house. This is from that home suite in the mini catalog. Just put one big pop-up on the back of that one. We'll kind of a little to the left of center, and then let's see if this big tree will fit. It covers up some of the sentiment, so we're going to go with the little tree. Oh, that's cute. It's just sweet and simple. Do I want to put pearls on it? Probably, but I'm just going to leave it how it is because I think that looks cute. All right, so we have 10 tags plus a bonus that was already basically a tag. So let's go through them one more time. And then if you comment or share, you're going to be entered into a drawing to win these. All of these tags are gorgeous. Okay, warm wishes. We have a little let it snow. Here's another warm wishes. I like that sentiment. That beautiful sparkly tree. We have the embossed trees. Some doves. That gorgeous tag. I have another. These poinsettias are my favorite. Okay, and we have, that's a nice woodsy one. Snowman on plaid, and then a nice big dove. So there you go, 45 minutes. We have made 10 tags plus a found treasure that someone's gonna get. And so yeah, these are all using current products. We do have our big year-end closeout going on. So some of these products are deeply discounted. The designer paper, some of the bundles, the dies, the stamps are all on sale. So I would encourage you to go to sandyreese.stampinup.net, look at the clearance and the sale and the closeout, and get your orders placed because they're only available while supplies last. All right. Well, thanks so much for stopping by. I'll post pictures of these on my blog later today, hopefully, and I will see you guys next week. I'm going to pop this up and flip you back upside down. Let me get this adjusted and see if you had any questions or comments. I am not seeing anything. Oh no, this is my husband's phone, so I am not good at this. Oh, I don't even know what's happening. I have got something coming up that I can't get rid of. There it goes. All right. Thanks, everybody. I'll see you guys next time. Bye-bye.